Hello! And yes, so it begins. Just been doing a bit of trading with my villagers. I have some quartz, you could say. I'm anticipating needing a lot of it soon. So, welcome, Shay. Get to say it properly. Oh, beauty sleep. Where are we going? Greenwing. I'll show you what we're planning on doing today. Now, I'm not sure which of the previous streams you've caught, so I don't know whether you're familiar with... I know the video for this... Why do I hear a creeper dying? Oh. There must have been a creeper spawn in that air pocket. I need to put a light up there. Cactus farm, sugarcane farm, that was the last stream. And what I plan to do is down this corridor build a carrot and potato farm. Which is what I've started laying out the borders for. I'm going to quickly pop to the storage area and grab the supplies I need. Including a torch, which I need to put in that little gap so that creepers don't spawn inside my door. Okay, that was a while ago. Hello! I always struggle with your name because I'm never sure how to pronounce it. Advise me on how I'm saying it wrong. I need one torch. And then we just need these shulkers, which redstone, supplies, and supplies. Orc not in. Orc not in? Okay. That's my attempt. I'm sticking with it. Let's fix my door. We're working on a carrot and Potatototos farm. As I think I typed for the stream name. Potatototos? I put an extra toe at the end and thought, let's roll with it. Right, that should mean that when this door's closed, it's bright enough in there that we don't get things spawning there. Now, I need to I need to do this first, which seems barbaric, but I have a funny feeling we've had enough villagers in there that they were empty cramming, and when I get some out of there, I want them to be at full health. Right, so let's do... Oh wow, thanks for the donation, I did air quotes, of $250. Troll. But I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Oh. There is one more thing I do need though. I want some quartz. Which is funny enough where we started. Thank you for following. Zach? Zed, I kind of want to read that as Zach because, well, Z4 looks like an yeah. Wrong tunnel. Another follow. Thank you very much. Orc not in. I'm getting there. Right, this one. Take some iron. We've been having so much iron coming from this farm that it's ended up going in lava, so I'd rather just throw it at the villagers and get some emeralds back, even if it's not particularly worth it. I have more iron than I need. Greenwing. I also assume that these coloured entrances aren't in a video yet, because I know that's quite recent and I love it. Even though I've been in this place for a couple of months, every time I come in, I struggle to remember which direction I'm heading to find the green tunnel or the red tunnel. I did actually forget something. Never mind. So this is 9 wide. It wants to be 11 long. Yep, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's okay. That's the top of the... I'm now a Twitch... I nearly said partner. Affiliate? I forget which one's the lower one. I'm the lowest form of partner. Affiliate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's actually the depth of the room. Here, the thing I forgot to grab was torches. Ooh. Where'd you get those emotes from? Is that are those standard Twitch emotes? I've never seen those before. Torches. I suppose while I'm at it, I'll grab a couple spare shulkers so I can throw the junk in. So, torches. Sure. Take those. And a couple of shulkers. Wonderful. I will have to use it at some point. My emotes, I'm allowed to have emotes now because I'm now an affiliate. However, the ones that I want are by someone who's very good and very busy. So I'll have to wait until she's caught up. I'm right in thinking there's no redstone over it. Yeah. Just need to make sure I put some torches on these stairs. And activate the bamboo farm. See, I learn something every day. I know about the yeah and nay, though. I wasn't born yesterday, just last week. Yep, the dragon coin is the channel points thing. So if you're familiar with Mixer's Sparks, it's similar to that in a way, in that you earn the points specifically for the channel you're watching, and then the broadcaster can select what you can spend those points on. So you earn them by watching, by sending bits. There's various different ways. If you click on the icon, there's a link that says how do I earn dragon coins, and it should give you a rundown there. There are some standard ones, but all broadcasters can create custom rewards. So I've added one, which is just name a villager, which I think I set to 2,000 points. And obviously I reserve the right to say no if it's a offensive name or one that is really, really bad. Hello. I did stare at that for a moment before I realised what it said. Yeah, so I've done some name of villagers. If you think of any other perks that I could do, by all means suggest them to me. It's just a way of rewarding people for watching. Right. That looks like a hole. Now we're going to have a clear glass window in the front. I'm not sure what we're running underneath. Yeah, I need some birch. And let's put the junk over there. Make a sign with a message in a dedicated... Possibly. That's actually not a bad idea. I'd have to think about where that would be and which tunnel. But, so, reasonable idea. Now, if I get rid of these bits... Yeah, I can still go up. Same way the track goes up. I think I'm going to line these walls with the ceiling's going up there, so I need to remove that. Should be able to just put it there. Yeah, that doesn't interfere with anything. So I had to think that through for a moment. Put the block under. Yeah, I've done that. And then the back wall will be there. How did I fail to pick up any quartz? Yeah. So this back wall will just be quartz like this. I need to raise it up one more block though, because I'm planning on having slabs and stairs in this room, but I'll get around to that in a bit. We'll do the 4 high bit to the side, and then I can do the back wall later. I did say I was going to use a lot of quartz. Not wrong. Oop. Also, I'm very lucky that this is the height of the cactus farm. If it were 1 block higher, I wouldn't be able to put my dirt on top. It's almost like I planned it out. I sort of did, but I also sort of messed up my calculations completely. Pray there's no lava above me. Or water. Right. It's going to be very clean and clinical with all this quartz, but I'm okay with that. The ceiling, on the other hand, I'm thinking, dare I say it, birch and spruce with some either sea lanterns or glowstone. Now, I know I've got glowstone in the hallway. Yeah, I don't have any beacons. And it would be nice, but I'm only doing it in small chunks, so it's not a huge deal. Plus, it gives me a chance to think through what I'm doing. I think it's going to be best if we put quartz down here. And then a glass window. Right, give me birch. Ah! I have plenty of iron. I don't have a with a skeleton farm. I should have known that hole was there, seeing as I covered it up just before recording. Right, quartz along there, and birch planks along here. I think I need to put the carpet down as soon as possible because glowstone is really garish. What's with the letters? I know I didn't make much sense when I just screamed. Wow, that took less carpet than I was expecting. But in fairness, I think I get 4 carpet for 1 emerald, so it's relatively cheap. But I do need to do that bit at the end. Ugh is the name for the base. Okay. That sounds better than what I was thinking of. I was just going to call it Zach's base. I mean, Zach and Hushbugs, obviously. Is that a skeleton I heard? Probably. There's a whole ravine behind this wall. Yep, there's a skeleton somewhere. Might be above the ceiling. And before you start, I know I should have brought a shovel. But for 3 bits of gravel, it's not worth it. Flying fictional animal? I'm not fictional. Nor am I an animal. If you mean dragons are fictional, how do you know? They could be real. Especially when so many cultures come up with stories about dragons and the independent... What's it? Convergence of ideas, I forget what it's called. Same argument that people make for why there's probably a Sasquatch. Because... What's the... Sasquatch and Yeti. That's the equivalent one in a different culture. People said, well, if you find it in 2 completely separate cultures, then likely it is that it's real. Which I enjoyed as a thought. And then quietly mocked them in my head. It's also an eventuality that more than one person will come up with a stupid idea. Eventually. Yeah, there's definitely mobs around here. I'm expecting to break a hole into a cave and we'll discover loads of them. But if we do, you get to enjoy hearing me scream like a little girl. Again. Oh, I was expecting there to be water above that block. Never mind. This bit here, so if I break that block and that one, miss me, still miss me, ouch, didn't miss me. That bit's definitely lit up. Where's the ledge that he must have spawned on? Oh, there's quite a few in there. Alright, I got the picture. Could they have all spawned in this little bit here and stepped out? It's a witch as well. Ouch. How did he hit me through there? I think that area needs lighting up, sadly. And I've run out of steak. That started a fight. Do I just brave it? Rude. Geronimo! Hello, creepers. Wow, that worked out better than I thought it would. What the? What just hit me? Oh. Ah! Run away! I should actually put these down. And then pick them back up. Obviously this area is within range of our base. And so all of the mobs that spawn in this horrible little cave are affecting the rates of my creeper farm. And I hate bats. Camp account. I can't remember whose that is. It might be JT's. Wow, that looks painful. Oh, not entirely sure how I get back. Should be somewhere around here. Nope. Oh, that's right. Oh, there it is. Duh. I know I can. I haven't actually got any farmers at the moment. Which is part of the reason for this farm. Future farm. So the intention is carrot and potato farm. Items get sent into the silos, which is over here. Wow, we actually have enough carrots that we've lit up one torch already. And there'll be a bank of villagers on this side, probably. This side makes the most sense because I'm more limited in space, whereas this side I could potentially build other farms. Meow. Right, back to digging. So lately I've just been using up some of the food that we had in storage, and for some reason we had some bread. So that's been on the menu for the last 2 days. I do have a farmer, of course, at my villager breeder back at the old base, and I just haven't been there much lately. We've kind of moved out. Yep, those are loud zombies. break through and have a clear up later. For now, we'll just cover up the problem and pretend it's not there. Right, so in theory, what we'll want is a villager that's going to be standing around here. It should be halfway down the room. Ooh! Oh! Hello, Peter.
Is that tea you're brewing?
It did work. Just made me jump because it was such a delay. Welcome, Peter. I'm assuming that worked for your end and didn't just shout in my ear. Ow. Offload again. Why do I have an iron block in my... I did fix the door, didn't I? After I lit it up. Where did the extra iron block come from? I'll figure it out later. Was it acceptable, or do I need to redo it? Look, I didn't fall in the hole that time. I'm learning. It's also quite a convenient place for there to be a space. So what we're going to end up doing, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll have our villagers standing on this block, which means we'll poke. Let's grab some hoppers and a dropper. Just one dropper for now, and I'll grab some. So we're going to want... Let's just drop down the hole and hope we don't bump into anything. So there'll be a dropper facing downwards. Basically wet off of that block. I have... Yes. One stack isn't actually that impressive. I just made several stacks that I've given away to someone as a Christmas present. Right, what I'm going to do is, because there'll be an item stream going along here, I'm going to dig out this section, which can go underneath the flooring. At this point, I can dig down later and do the redstone. But for now, we can just do it like that. And then break that. One hopper feeds in there. That. One down. Same again. Like that. One down. So the village will be standing here. We need a couple hopper minecarts and some glass to go around it. Glass should be in one of these chests. Glass! See? Prepared. So in theory, this will be 3 tall, like that, and then I'll have 2 hopper minecarts sitting here, and then a trapdoor on top. Although, what I need to do first is obviously grab rail and minecarts. Well, I have to do them one at a time. All right. Oh, that's really nice of her. I didn't realise she was streaming. I haven't seen the notification, although my phone is switch to silent mode. So that's my excuse. Fair enough, I didn't know. Let's spot. What's the chance of me being lucky in it? Oh. Nope, not lucky. So hop on minecart. 1. Then we'll do another one just on top. Mine track. Cart and break. They should sit on top of each other. Meaning villager in here receives stuff. That seems that would make sense. That iron could be handy. Though I need a crafting bench. How do I have a massive place like this and no crafting bench? Right, we've got one now. I will take 2 of those. We should be able to place it there, and then a villager can't step in or step out. And the other thing we need is a door and some buttons. Have another block of iron. I'm glad you think I'm God. I'm not. Although people do seem to go, oh God, but I don't think that's what they meant. We'll have a couple buttons. Nope, that's a button. Try the door. Button. Button. So what we need, I think we'll do the hoppers on hopper minecarts on this side, and then we can. Okay, and right, hopper minecarts. So minecarts, minecarts. I lost my rails into that dispenser, didn't I? Or hopper. That's okay. We'll survive. Of course, I could just do that rather than placing a block. I think I'm hearing villagers from up above. But it didn't sound like a happy villager. Two. That sounded like a villager taking damage. Oh, I suppose we best go up and check. If I can remember how to get up there. Thing is, there used to be a stairwell in the middle of my hallway, but that's gone now. Yeah, he seems alright. And oops, that's not what I meant to do. And they seem alright. Okay, false alarm. Okay, that's where I cut the ladder off. Okay, alright, we'll go the proper way. I don't know about chat filters, to be honest. I believe there is some built into my chatbot, but I haven't really checked into them. So I need to get a villager to stand in this spot. That sounds easy. In case Truckpipe doesn't know, he's also got a custom sound alert, which I'm particularly happy with. So what we'll do is seal this in here, and we can bring him in a minecart, in theory. Oh, I actually haven't got a minecart. Or enough iron. Right. So normally they come along there. So what I... Oh, that was a bad move. That was a really bad move. And then if I break that, we're okay. Okay, we'll get the next one. Dum, dum, dum. They should go in there. We just need to...
Well, look what the rocket dropped off. It's TP.
Okay, that seemed to work. Please tell me that that was acceptable. Truckpipe, it's down to you, of course, to decide. It's your sound alert. Was it good enough? Wow. Hello, Truckpipe. Yeah, I should say that rather than just listen to me saying it. I'm really pleased with how that came out. And it seemed quite fitting. Oh, if we're doing tilled soil in here, we're going to want quartz down another block, aren't we? And then I'll have to put some kind of irrigation. So we need to put some pockets of water occasionally. Torch, please. Good point. Quartz slabs, that's a brilliant idea. Not for saving the blocks, I'm not worried about that. But if I use quartz slab, top slabs, of course, I can have them waterlogged, and we still get to see the top of the quartz when we lay the dirt. Right, so middle of the room, 4 blocks, that one. So that there can be my water source. Let's make a... Ooh, let's get rid of some of this junk. and then actually make the quartz slabs. I have 2 water buckets, which will allow me to do this. Bucket 1, bucket 2, bucket. I want this as a bottom slab, and I can go like that. Whoops. Now, well, I'll go back down there in a bit and light it up. In fact, let's do it now. Alexis! I wasn't expecting you to be around. I thought you'd be at work today. Normally, whenever I stream, you seem to be working. Or is it you just tend to work a lot? Yeah, that was a bit of a stupid move. Rohit is my bidder. Is it? Right, let's see if we've got a villager yet. Nope. I'm thinking we do lanterns in the room to light it up, which is gonna mean no. That's gonna be. No, we can do. We'll do them temporary for now. Figure it out. Yeah, villagers won't bump their heads on that. 2. Obviously, I'll replace them when I work out what I'm doing on the ceiling. I was quite happy with how the coins came out. See, I can do artwork sometimes. Although, I don't know if that really counts as very simplistic artwork. That'll do for now. Should provide enough light in the room that we're okay. As for water, perhaps we do back block and middle block on each side, something like that. So we can go boop, and then waterlog it. That goes in there. I don't think I'll then need to do them in the corner as well. I'm hoping. Yep. We are not going to run into the redstone, which is nice. Goes there. Washes away the torches, but that's fine. Minecart sounds. How do I do water on this side though? Because actually halfway is exactly where. Let's do either side. Oop. English, please. I'm no good with foreign languages and I can't moderate chat that isn't in English, so keep it in English, otherwise it will be gone. Think that'll work? It might be all good, and I don't doubt him. I know him long enough. It's just I need a solid rule for everyone. Otherwise, I can't moderate. Shay. Wait. What is that emote? Oh, well played. It's very small on my chatbot window. And very difficult to read. Right. Please say we've got a villager now. Nope. Might also like looking at comments. It's not wonderful, but it's not terrible. It's good enough. So I'm going to copy the BSOs. Either side. Wonderful. There. Middle. Oh, lanterns. It's not just 7 viewers, 7 of the best viewers. I was watching your stream. I was just not fully participating as I was also working. I was going to say, I thought I brought 2 shulkers with me. Boop. Wow, 540 coins already. Right, I need some emeralds to get some lantern. Meow. Was there a second meow? I'm keeping an eye out for cats spawning. It says more than that on my end. But it doesn't really matter. What it says, it's who's chatting is the more important thing. Emeralds. Where do I have emeralds? And then we go to the red wing. That'll be enough. Boop. What does that mean on my... Ah, okay. I forgot what the Twitch Prime icon looked like. So I was just staring at the chat window, trying to figure it out. Then gave up and hovered my mouse over it. It told me very quickly. Lanterns? Oh. If he's not reset, that means he might have changed his workstation. Will be a problem at some point. But I can fix it later. Another one. I knew this layout was flawed. Ooh. He's about to level up. Name tag's not that interesting. Did I get enough lanterns? 60? Needed 6, didn't I? It's not a prison. They're kept very nicely. I trade with them regularly. And they like it. They're safe from all the zombies of the world. I just told them regularly, you know, you don't want to be out there where it's dangerous. You want to be in here with me. Yes. Hang on a minute. Do I have... one moment. One moment. Bear with. Wait. Oh no! My Alexis sub has run out. Damn it, I can't do the VLC. Oh. Drop pipes in. TP, you okay? Do you need help? Well, obviously he needs help, but that's not what I meant. Let's just do one there, as well as one space, and then It was 1, 2, there. 1, 2, there. I'm doing this before I do the dirt. I'm glad you're fine. That means I don't have to worry about the place getting dark while I'm ripping up the floor. Boop. Oh, there's a drowned above me now. Hello. Ouch. Ooh, gold. I need that. I've been running a little bit low on gold lately. I've spent so much on powered rails. Well, the 3x3 piston door is actually one that I got from a tutorial. Although I didn't follow the tutorial as much as look at it. Well, not everyone can build an amazing gold farm like you, Alexis. Is that the correct response? I think that's the correct response. Center of the room? That one. Do just up there. Let's do the dirt around it first. And then we can place the water source. Yeah, I built a gold farm on Vanilla High, but on this server, Truckpipe has the same gold farm design that you're using, actually. In fact, I was there earlier today to collect some rotten flesh. Ooh. What? Right, he can stay there till he grows up. No, Truckpipe and I have an arrangement with regards to rotten flesh. In that I do all the trading for him. And then I get to keep a share of the redstone. Oh, you're feeling brave. Wait, what did I set the command as? Oh, you just. Oh. Excuse me. Ah, I see why. Because your username is not as I've got it down. Because you have a YT at the end. Let me fix it. That should be fixed. At the moment they are. If I get a sudden surge, then I might have to change it to be like after a couple of months. But yeah, the back to game's not going to work for you, unfortunately. Sorry. It should work now. Although it might be a cooldown on it, but hopefully that doesn't count because he didn't apply it for you.
Go crazy! Ah, go stupid! Ah, go crazy!
Yeah, that seemed to work and scared the living bejeebus out of me. I think my heart just stopped. Right. Ooh. It's a bit dark. Fixed. We'll get the rest of the soil in and the windows. If we haven't got the villagers in time, then I can start working on the item transportation. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's perfect. The slab fit. Oop. Up slab. That's all our areas for the water sources sorted. You don't have to sub. It's never expected of anyone. Ozza! Now, Ozza doesn't have a command because he didn't listen to me when I told him to think about it. I'm only being mean for the sake of it. It's good fun. Right, let's get that water. Buckets at the ready. Ooh. Water. Porridge time? What? Do you mean breakfast at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon? I know, you're always busy. I'm aware of how much you do. You've told me in the past. I just enjoy being jiggy. Yes, you do. I mean, try it. It might be 7 AM for you in your backwards country. Oh, I'll do Alexis's command. Here we go. You were too slow. And then... See? I've already fixed the problem of people accusing me of doing a typo. I can just pretend it was all intentional. Even if it was just me actually making a mistake for once in my life. I mean, I can't be perfect every day. In fact, it'd be nice if I was perfect once. Water, dirt. We just need to do those two, so let's do everything other than placing the water, and then it won't flow anywhere. Potatototo. We're not all like you, Alexis. I mean, you might be intelligent, talented, lovable, and cute. I mean, I managed the cute part. Talent, yeah, maybe not. Now, when that villager grows up and I kick him out of the minecart, he's probably going to try and become a profession. So do I need to give him a... I think it might be a good idea to give him a workstation that holds him back. So if I put him in there and just put a workstation in that block that I'm pointing at. I'm out of useful things to say except make a diamond hoe and put fortune in breaking and mending. Ooh! If only I had diamonds. Ooh, water. And we have another villager. She's perfect. I'll make another minecart. I have enough iron. Here's me worrying about can I afford to waste the iron on an extra minecart when he'll grow up in a moment. No. What? How did... That's never happened before. Huh? Cubed is more efficient for the situation. Commands. The commands are changing. If there's one in that you are specifically looking for... Okay, I give up on him. If there's one you're looking for, let me know what it is, and if I haven't got it, I can consider making it, or even potentially make it straight away. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, good job I hadn't enabled that one. I mean, I wrote it all out. And he went ahead and found my chases is awesome command, but luckily I disabled it. I need you...
Go crazy. Go stupid. Ah!
Okay, maybe I need a longer time down on that. I think I only set it for 2 minutes. I did. Right, that's getting changed now. There we go. Fixed. I learned that lesson. I already had one heart attack this stream. Didn't need a second one. Is Ozza still here? I should ask Ozza, are you still here? Gonzo. Because I have a funny feeling he missed Truck Pipes one, which he will appreciate. Ooh. Glass. Ooh, look at you, fancy person, using your highlighted. Oh, Truck Pipe. Thank you so much. For the snowman bitties.
Well, look what the rocket dropped off. It's TP.
I was really glad that I managed to get the crunch sound at the end. Also slightly impressed that I managed to do that. Dirt block, dirt block. Luckily for me, the timeout, cooldown, that's the word, doesn't apply. Well, what did you die from earlier? Oh no, it was a creeper. Ooh, that's bad. In fairness, when you died yesterday, I died trying to save you. So what happened was Truck Pipe... Hang on, let me do this properly. Hat off. No. Like that. Aha! Now I can do story time. So, Truck Pipe died at the end of a very long tunnel towards Bearded Dragon's base, and so I said, "Oh, help!" Grabbed a spare set of Elytra, and went to the Nether, jumped off my platform, and realised I hadn't equipped my Elytra, so I just fell to my death, and respawned about 20,000 blocks from where my bed is. Because I might have visited someone else's base and needed to sleep the night away. Yeah. So I went in the Nether and walked 3,000 blocks. Why? Thank you very much for the bits. I've very much appreciate it. Let me get out of third person and turn off cinematic mode. Woohoo, smooth. Right. Yeah, I was just about to say thank you very much for the bits. And I thought I'd wait until I finished off the little story time. Well, maybe I'm spending too much time around you. Also, what have I done that these aren't picking up in? Is it because they're not at the right side of it? What? I do appreciate 3 bits. So you see, I enjoy making all this content, all the Minecraft stuff, and enjoy editing the videos and putting them online. I do that for pleasure. The fact that people, enjoy it enough that they're willing to watch it always astounds me. And then if people decide to do even more than that and subscribe on YouTube or on Twitch, it always blows my mind. My updated look thing works. Right, I need empty pockets first. Well, I wouldn't have to empty them if I just put my armour back on. that one. Sticks. Two hoes. I think I'm going to need two. Oh. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. You know, that's not an accurate way of measuring things, because there are people that will just not bother responding. That, and some people are embarrassed to admit that they're subscribed to me. Potatoes on the left or carrots on the left? Let's do 9 by 11, 99 minus 1, so I need 98 carrots. Sadly, 2 stacks. Obviously, I need to make sure that I leave the area where I'll be releasing the villager so he doesn't end up glitching into this stuff. Oh, and I could do with putting a workstation down. I imagine this hoe will run out before I finish. If it doesn't, I've just made a hoe for no reason. Now, I'm not particularly worried about the iron. More worried about the sticks, which I've been using for fuel. I could do, although technically if I just hold down right... Obviously it helps. If I just hold down right click and wasn't hungry, it would also work just as well. You don't need to click multiple times. See, it works fine. And I got 29 carrots left. And another baby villager, but still, you have not grown up. Oh man. I'm going to put glass block on... Oh no, it shouldn't be an issue because with the lantern you can't get in it. However, language, without the block there, I don't know if they can step up on it and then fall off and break the crop, so I'd rather have that there just for safety reasons. Doop, boop. And we're going to need a workstation for that guy. I think I have some spares in the yellow wing. Yep. Typical you. Highlighting message egg. Let's get rid of the gold. What did I come down here for? Workstation. I knew that. Actually, I found if I could do with a Fletcher, so I can get rid of feathers. I have eggs in there. It's okay. Let you off this time. Just try not to make a habit of it. Ooh. Really? F3B. Forget about being a farmer. You're not a farmer. He'll forget eventually, and then hopefully pick this one up. Spin, I've now got a spare mic up. At that time, it worked. There you go. Whoops. What we can do now is run that over there and do the glass in for this window. Nope. F3 and C shouldn't do anything. It won't help. So no. Nope. Probably more to do with the time of day. But I'm not too worried about it. If he thinks he's a farmer, he thinks he's a farmer. It doesn't actually matter. Wait, oh, sorry, Shay, I didn't see you say you were going. Hope you managed to get everything you wanted, and the weather's slightly better than it was earlier. He did say earlier that he wanted to get the shopping, but it was very wet outside. Oh, if you wouldn't mind getting in the minecart. Thank you. Right, now I need some potatoes. I like the fact that I grabbed carrots out of the blimmin' silo and I brought them in a shulker. Oh. The reason I was killing villagers earlier was because there was so many in there that they were entity cramming. And so I killed all of them because most of them will have taken damage and I wanted a healthy villager. Now, I'm assuming, because what I'm going to do with this area is the only thing that's being thrown to those villagers will be potatoes, so I shouldn't need a filter for poisonous potatoes. Let me eat the bread first. I know, I was doing it earlier. I don't know why I changed back. Potatoes? Yeah. But as I was just saying, in theory, no poisonous potatoes should get into the system. The only chance is if something gets broken here and a poisonous potato goes in, which I might have to filter out because poisonous potatoes, you can't compost them, which makes no sense to me because it might be poisonous, it should still be compostable. Compostable. But apparently, no, you can't do that. Stupid Minecraft. Oops. Oh well, it's fine. Doesn't get as far as the redstone. I will block it off though before I dig any further along. Bacteria doesn't care. Now this time, I won't fall into the hole. Oh, there isn't actually a hole this side. There is, however, spiders, apparently. That looks a bit tidier. Now I could break these guys out now, but a smallish stream? What are you trying to say? No, I don't think it's about the size of stream. It's about the quality of the people that come along. And I like hanging around with some friends. Wow. We've lit the second light on the cactus silo. Meow. By the way, guys, if you see another cat in and around here, let me know, because I'm trying to capture a couple. Well, you say it's fun. It depends on the people. You're stuck with me. On the other hand, you go to a Tango stream, you might get to say hello to Tango. And he knows what he's doing. I'm just kind of guessing and making up as I go along. Yep, that's still satisfying. And I did think about putting an observer at the top so that it auto-harvested, but then I'd miss out on seeing it do that. Exactly. Who's Tango? No one important, just one of the hermits. Okay. While we're waiting for those, I think I might as well get started on these pens over here. I believe we're waiting on them growing up. Yeah, Tango Tech. He's nearly as good as the Lyfcraft members. And he said Lyfcraft streamers, but not everyone on the server streams. Again, not everyone makes YouTube videos. Some people prefer streaming. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Please say I can count. I can count! Although next time I should do it as the count from Sesame Street. 1 block. Ah, ah, ah. Don't let me do that again. This side's going to be a lot more complicated. So I'm not doing it all today. I'm just doing a little bit of digging. And then we'll poke our heads out occasionally and just check when they're grown up. Because, of course, there's... Oh, I'm glad you think so. I wouldn't try and argue better. There's pros and cons of both. Lyfcraft is nice because it's small and you get that sense of community a bit more. Plus, we're all a bit more relatable because we're not megastars. Well, apart from Druckpipe. I mean, he's a megastar and everyone knows him. He's famous on everyone else's channels. But that's because he's such a likeable guy. What, you're clipping me saying that Druckpipe's awesome? Okay. I mean, I'll record it if you like. I'm pretty sure I've said it in videos before. Oh. 1 quartz block. Ah, ah, ah. I think this will look quite nice coming down the corridor and seeing it. Well, there's other things you could probably catch me saying about people that would be less pleasant. Just don't ask me about my opinion on politicians. Was the expression politicians are like nappies or diapers if you're American? They're both full of and need changing regularly. Oh. Okay. I was on there a few days ago. I didn't see any damage. So you say some guy. How did Did he speak in chat, or how do you know you found my base? I think we should just be getting on with it. To be honest, it's been delayed too long, and regardless of how I voted, it doesn't. My opinion would be the same in that we had a referendum asking the public what should happen, and there was a vote, and the vote went in the way of yes, we want to leave the EU, although that wasn't clear what it meant. And so now the thing is to get on with doing that, and then potentially if people want to rejoin, they can make the case after it's all gone through. But I think it should be good. Get on with it. I found a mushroom island that a guy later discovered had your base. Also, POTUS got Huh? POTUS? Who's POTUS? What's POTUS? Is that dripping water? Well, I've only got lanterns. Oh! Okay. It's a bit shallow here, but actually my ceiling height is going to be 1 block lower than that, so we're okay. Anyway. Oh, Trump. Yes. Although I don't think many people are actually clear what impeachment actually means, which I find quite interesting. Some people seem to be under the impression that it meant, oh, that he will no longer be president. It's like, well, technically it doesn't quite work like that. Now, my understanding of the US law and political system is obviously not perfect, but I know a little bit about it, and that's not how it works. Because being impeached is it's not the same as kicking them out. It has to go through the Senate as well. Senate? Congress. Yeah, it goes through Congress. They decide whether he should be impeached. At that point they impeach, and then it goes to the Senate to what they want to do with that impeachment. I think that's how it works. But as I say, not that knowledgeable about it. I'm a Brit, and so you wouldn't expect me to know what I'm talking about. Then again, you all know me. You should never expect me to know what I'm talking about. That's it. Well, there's been other impeachments before, and impeachment doesn't require any law to be broken. It covers misdemeanors, and what they decide as a misdemeanor is down to Congress. Senate. I always forget which way around it is. No, I didn't. I didn't take it away. I just put a timer on it. It's an announcement when you arrive that also gives the chance to scare the hell out of me. I don't know. I don't think that's true. Doesn't matter. How long it's when you arrive. Abuse of it will not be tolerated. So it's a little bit of a time. It's not a full stream time. So you could technically do it multiple times in the stream, but please use it as a I'm here announcement thing. Yep, we are using a pick for dirt. Alright, what are you actually doing in Minecraft while I'm digging a hole? Ah! Is it just there it breaks in? It's just those two. So we okay. Dan, I'm smart. I use lanterns. Lanterns don't get washed away. Well, maybe I'm not smart, but I use lanterns. I'm lucky. One over there. I'm working on an auto brewer. Ooh. That's something that's on my list. I have a... If you could see my desk, you would see a very poorly written out half piece of paper where I've just torn it where I had something on the other half that was important and it went. But this half that remains is a list of all the 4 coloured wings and what potentially could be built in each area. So the green wing has quite a long list of things because we've only just got started on this. Ooh! Excuse me? You are not a Fletcher. There are 2 ways I can fix this. I could either let them stay as they are and hope that they swap at some point, or I could move them around. Right. We're gonna... Well, his line of sight is to one of those 2 places, and his line of sight was through this glass, which he couldn't get through anyway. So I don't know how he managed to pick that up. I'm just going to set this guy free. Place that there. He'll want to try and walk to it at some point. And then we can trap that guy inside. Shouldn't be too difficult. I have to remember that I can fit underneath these trap doors. Okay, that wasn't smart. Actually, it really wasn't smart. I've now moved my minecarts. Also, VH, I'm staying on level 99. It's best with people. I was at level 150 before I stepped off and died. There we go. And that's how we get through spaces that we shouldn't. Boop. Wow, how did I fit that much junk in there? Torch, go there. What am I going to do though with all that junk? Put it in the sorting system later. How are they staying the wrong way round? Is it the... Do you know what? I should ignore it. Not push him off the dirt bit. Right. Hop a minecart. Break those. goes there. And in theory... I'm going to struggle with him, aren't I? Oh! He moved. Nearly. Right. Okay. You, sir, are a pain. Look. Big, huge opening. If I had a fishing rod, I'd use it. I don't. Are you stupid? Does he think he can fit under there and he's trying? Who? Yep. Got it. Right. Now, he can't walk back there, which is fantastic, so I can now... break that. Let's go. I was very smart there. I stood on the block so I didn't break. By accident. Didn't pick up the trapdoor. Oh, hello. My, you've grown. Exit. Who needs a staircase when you can do something stupid like that? Boop, boop, boop. Oh, itchy nose. Sort out this pen first so he can't escape. Right, now I'm going to give you block you in there and there. Put a workstation down. You'll see it. You turn into a farmer. That's amazing. Thank you very much. Let's do that tilled. I can fill in these last few later. And he should get to farming. And we just need to sort out this guy over here. Which in theory shouldn't be too difficult. Just need to break that block there. Break that. And put his fletching table there. Then we can either push him or hope he walks there. He should walk there. But we can still encourage him. We break that block and that block. Do I have carrots? I don't have carrots, but I do have that. He should place those for me. Right. So what I actually want to do is let's place glass on top. Welcome back. Do a slab there, just so if I trade with him, I still get the XP. Ooh, he takes sticks. Welcome back.
Go crazy.
All right, you found it.
Go crazy.
Heart attack again. Welcome back. We have villagers in the right places. I think. If I'm smart, he should fill those in on his own. And the same with this guy. I can go in there and do the ceiling later. I haven't decided what that entails yet. Probably gonna have something like that. We'll just do this at the side and then wood in the middle. But I'll jump off that bridge when I get to it. Is that the expression? Something like that. Yep, he's planting. Nice! Right. Now, with regards to getting the items up, it kind of makes sense if we link into this dropper over here, which I think I can do. Or we run into it with a water stream. Would make more sense with water, as it allows us to then not have so many hoppers, basically. If I feed in to there, I think I can do that. Let's go 1, 2. 3, 4. We can have water coming across here. So it'll be this direction. Then we'll just dig our trench. I have to watch at 160p because I'm doing 3 things that need Wi-Fi at the same time. 160p. I didn't even know it went that low. Well, if in case my streams didn't look bad enough as they were. Let's dig out this bit. We can do the... No, I know what I'm doing. Let's put torches down so we're not too dark. Ooh. I might need to drop that down one more. Just because it makes things slightly easier. So we have dropper coming out this way. We'll have another hopper feed again. I'll grab a redstone chest in a bit, but first let's... Hello. Let's not do that, because it makes down here very dark. Potato cam. Well, in fairness, what we're doing is about potatoes, so we're... So if I have a shooting out item here and a water stream going across, I can then have an elevator going up and then along to wherever it is. Let's figure out where. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We just dig in a straight line, we'll never hit anything scary. Oops. Now, obviously, we have a slight issue of height, but that can be overcome. If anything, we need more height on for this farm, because it's going to be collected by hopper minecarts running underneath. My stream comes along here. I can do it this way, and just going up and into that hop. That makes sense. Let's grab some iron and some glass. There's some iron, but I'm not sure. We'll grab that. How are we doing with farming? Yep, seems alright. Glass. And I want that as well. Also need some packed ice. And we unload all this extra stuff that I really don't need. Well, some of the stuff that I don't need. Yeah, we can do it. So I'm just thinking things through in my head. I like to line these things with glass so I don't accidentally mine into them. It should be just a case of iron. That'd be sign there and sign there. Hidden message. Oop. Potatoto. Potatoto. There we go. Don't ever know what that's about. But that's okay. So I'll put some iron down there. We'll want some ice there and then water shooting up, which I forgot to pick up. And I'm going to need 2 lots of water because I need 4 source blocks. 4 days? No, it's not 4 days still. Wow, I kind of forgot we were that close. BD's been on a lot today. Actually, he's been on a lot all week. I'm curious to see what he's been building. And we haven't left any open bits. So item shoots into there. And we'll go up the street. I think. And we'll see how it works. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do it the cheap way. I can't believe we're so close to Christmas. Anyone looking forward to anything in particular? Presents that you're expecting or activities you're planning? Let's have some lighting around here. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So source block actually goes there. And we'll do sign there. And water. It should carry all the way across. I don't think that makes a difference, but I will do it anyway. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wow, that's really nice of you. What kind of Xbox are you getting? I assume an Xbox One, but then I know that there's new ones that have come. It's a new cubed shaped one, the Xbox One Series X or something. Ugh, eggnog. Okay, I have more stone brick, please. So 1, there with a sign on it. Water should carry it all the way across. Have we got anything in here? Yep. Those are carrots. I know that there's only 20 carrots, but... Oh, and that's the sound of him accessing his workstation. Right. Ice goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8! Perfect! I really wasn't expecting that to work out. 8. So we can just line this. Really? Right, I need a bucket of water. Does anyone else make stupid noises when they're jumping in Minecraft? I'm convinced it helps. Although I'm also pretty certain it doesn't. Let's get rid of more than we should get rid of. Headspace. Will I ever learn? I was only doing that so I could grab some blocks. So I can do that. Right, now I can get over the thing. So we have... Water goes in there. Now obviously I want to put something over the top, which I will do 1 block there for now. Damn. Please tell me I've got 1 more sign. I have 6 more signs, even better. So that will settle. We can do the redstone down here for the auto dispenser. So, oh, that's close. Running low on comparators. How do I do this? I should know this one by now. Let's not do that. Let's do iron blocks. Because we're not poor. We will be, but we're not yet. Yep, running low on redstone resources. That'll work, then it's just... Yes, I know I'm picking up carrots. Just want to follow these and make sure they're making their way all the way and not getting stuck on. Yep, that seems to work. I know that's 2 droppers, but it's no big deal. It's only 1 extra clock. So we have 2 farmers, 2 crops, and 1 in the middle receiving. At least I hope he is. Receiving, that is. That worked surprisingly well. Anyone else surprised that I managed to do something that worked? I'm going to want to get in there at some point to do the ceiling. I'll figure that out later. But I think that's enough for the stream. Thank you everyone that turned out. Hang on. Let me do this properly. Ah, that works. And before I do anything else, let me just check something. Bear with. Bear with. Just checking to see about who we could potentially raid, because I would very much like to make someone's day if we can. Now, I really appreciate you all turning out and supporting me, especially those that have chosen to subscribe and give bits. It means a huge amount, and I was never expecting to get to the point where people would do that. So thank you all. You're amazing. And you gave me good company while I got on with some builds. So thank you very much for coming along. Now let's see about this. I think I know how to do who I want to raid. So if you would be so kind as to stay in the channel for a moment, so I can send you on a raid and we'll go see someone who's streaming currently. And just check them out for a few minutes, see what you think. And make sure you let them know that I sent you. Oh, you're making your suggestions now, are you? Oh, I see how it is. Let's have a look. Alright. I did have someone else in mind, but I can He's not live. You're a liar. I know who will raid. Shay, we're just about to go for a raid because I'm done with the project. And so please go over. We're going to raid Il Mango and just say hello. He's working on Zacthedragon 1.12 at the moment, so we'll do it that if we can. Oops. For some reason it doesn't let me do it, so I'm struggling. Should be ready. Be ready in a second. Again, as I said, thank you all for joining me. Let's go over and say hello to Mango.